Now, this month is also Kidney Cancer Awareness Month. Now, kidney cancer is cancer that begins in the kidneys. Your kidneys are two bean-shaped organs about the size of your fist, and they're located behind your abdominal organs with one kidney on each side of your spine. Now, kidney cancer doesn't usually have signs or symptoms in its early stages, but in time, signs and symptoms may develop, including blood in your urine, which may appear pink, red, or cola-colored, pain in your back or side that doesn't go away, loss of appetite, unexplained weight loss, tiredness, and fever. Now, kidney cancer is among the 10 most common cancers in both men and women, with 1 in 46 men being diagnosed and 1 in 80 women being diagnosed. Now, I personally know some folks that have beaten kidney cancer, and I know some folks that have passed on from kidney cancer. And this episode is in honor of those that have beaten it and those that are currently fighting. And it's in loving memory of those that have received their ultimate healing from it. All right, this is a Kidney Cancer Awareness Comic Hero tee. And if you would like one of your own, you can find them on iamthecomicHero.com/shop for $17. And I will donate half of each purchase to the Kidney Foundation. All right, now I wasn't able to do an episode of the Comic Hero Show this week, and it was due to work and a very hefty t-shirt order that I had to get out. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I'm doing a mystery pop-up segment, and I have a few books here, so here we go. First up is the Avengers number 11. Batman number 145. Blue Beetle number 7. Captain America number 7. Doctor Strange number 13. Real excited about this one. Ms. Marvel Mutant Menace number 1. The Sensational She-Hulk number 6. Shazam number 9. Really excited about this one. The Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. And folks, I'm very, very, very excited about this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin 2, Evolution, number 1. Oh, Re-Evolution, my fault. Re-Evolution. Ultimate X-Men, number 1. Venom number 31. Weapon X-Men number 1. And finally, X-Men number 32. All right, that's 17, which brings or 14 rather, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 12,747. Today I'm going to give away a free t-shirt and reveal the books I bought this week. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching The Comic Hero Show. Now kick that intro! Edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. This month is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Now I'll touch base on that a little later on, but for right now, it's time to give away a free t-shirt. Alright, on the last episode I asked, which Spider-Man character has a subconscious ability of bringing bad luck to others? Well, the correct answer is the Black Cat. Now, if you said Felicia Hardy, I also accept your answer because that's the Black Cat's real name. Well, 8 people have answered correctly, and because they've answered correctly, your name's been entered in a drawing for a free tee. And that drawing takes place right now. So the winner of the free tee for this week's episode of the show is... Andrea Draglin from Minden, Louisiana. So congratulations, Andrea. You win yourself a free Comic Hero tee. Alright, here's the question for the next episode. And because it's still March, and March is Women's History Month, every question is going to have something to do with a female comic book character. So here's the question, and it's a Superman question. Which Superman character was originally based on the likeness of Jerry Siegel's wife, Joanne Carter Siegel? Alright, here are the hints. The first hint is that this character made their first appearance in Action Comics #1 in 1938 and was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The second hint, this character has been played on the big screen by Margot Kidder, Kate Bosworth, and Amy Adams. The third hint, Rachel Brosnahan is set to play this character in the movie Superman coming out in theaters next year. The fourth hint, this character was voiced by Dana Delaney on Superman the Animated Series, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited. The fifth hint, this character has been played on the small screen by Terry Hatcher, Erica Durance, and Elizabeth Tulloch. And then the sixth and final hint, and this is a dead giveaway, this character married Superman in the comics in 1996. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. Hey everyone, now this month is also Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. Now cerebral palsy is a group of disorders that affect movement and muscle tone or posture. It's caused by damage that occurs to the immature developing brain, most often before birth. Signs and symptoms may appear during infancy or preschool years. In general, cerebral palsy causes impaired movement associated with exaggerated reflexes, floppiness or spasticity of the limbs and trunk, unusual posture, involuntary movements, unsteady walking, or a combination of these that I just named. People with cerebral palsy can have problems swallowing and commonly have eye muscle imbalance, in which the eyes don't focus on the same object. They also might have reduced range of motion at various joints of their bodies due to muscle stiffness. The cause of cerebral palsy and its effects on function vary greatly. Some people with cerebral palsy can walk, while others need assistance. Some people have intellectual disabilities, but others do not. Epilepsy, blindness, or deafness might also be present. Cerebral palsy is a lifelong disorder. There is no cure, but treatments can help improve function. Now, I personally know some folks with cerebral palsy. As a matter of fact, in my field of work, I have provided services for folks with cerebral palsy. And if you're watching this and you happen to have cerebral palsy, or you know someone, whether you know them, whether you're a friend or a family member, this episode and this mystery pop-up segment is for y'all. Now, this is a cerebral palsy awareness comic hero tee. If you would like one, you can find them on IamTheComicHero.com/shop, and I will donate half of each purchase to CPF. as the Cerebral Palsy Foundation. All right, wasn't able to do the show recently, so that's why, and this is another reason why I'm doing a mystery pop-up segment. Just bought some books, bought 2 weeks worth of books, but these are the books that came out on March 13th, and I'm about to reveal them right now. So here we go. First up is Action Comics number 1063. The Amazing Spider-Man number 45. Batman and Robin number 7. Dead X-Men number 3. Fall of the House of X number 3. Green Lantern number 9. The Immortal Thor number 8. Sinister Sons number 2. Speed Force number 5. Suicide Squad Dream Team number 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 149. Thundercats number 2. Ultimate Black Panther number 2. And finally, Wolverine number 45. Now, I'm not going to do an any question segment or a throwdown showdown segment, and the reason being is because you just saw 2 mystery pop-up segments, and I don't want to take up anyone's time. So, with that being said, let's get to the comics I bought this week. Comic books I bought this week. All right, here we go. First up is Batman Superman World's Finest number 25. Black Panther number 10. Captain Marvel number 6. Catwoman number 63. Fantastic Four number 18. Green Lantern World Journal number 7. The Invincible Iron Man number 16. Justice Society of America number 9. Resurrection of Magneto number 3. Spider-Boy number 5. Star Trek number 18. Superman number 12. Titans number 9. Web of Spider-Man. Wonder Woman number 7. And finally, X-Men Forever number 1. Alright, that's 16, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 12,777. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Here's a question again for a free tee for the next episode of the show. Which Superman character was originally based on the likeness of Jerry Siegel's wife, Joanne Carter Siegel? Now, here are the hints again. The first hint is that this character made their first appearance in Action Comics number 1 in 1938 and was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The second hint, this character has been played on the big screen by Margot Kidder, Kate Bosworth, and Amy Adams. The third hint, Rachel Brosnahan is set to play this character in the movie Superman in 2025. The fourth hint, this character was voiced by Dana Delaney on Superman the Animated Series, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited. The fifth hint, this character has been played on the small screen by Terry Hatcher, Erica Durance, and Bitsy Tulloch. And then the sixth and final hint, this character famously married Superman in the comics in 1996. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in the drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. And congratulations to Andrea Draglin from Minden, Louisiana, who won a free tee on this episode. Alright, now this month is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Now, colorectal cancer is a type of cancer that begins in the large intestine, or the colon. The colon is the final part of the digestive tract. Colon cancer which is what it's also called, typically affects older adults, although it could happen at any age. Now, the perfect example of this is Chadwick Boseman. He was diagnosed with it and died from complications of it at the age of 43. Now, colorectal cancer usually begins as benign or small non-cancerous clumps of cells called polyps that form on the inside of the colon. And over time, some of these polyps can become full-blown cancers. Now, signs and symptoms of colon cancer include a persistent change in your bowel habits, including diarrhea or constipation or a change in the consistency of your stool, rectal bleeding or blood in your stool, persistent abdominal discomfort such as cramps, gas, or pain, a feeling that your bowel doesn't empty completely, weakness or fatigue, and unexplained weight loss. Now, I personally know an old college friend who is currently battling colon cancer, and I know some folks that have that are in remission from colon cancer, and I know some folks that have lost their battles with colon cancer. This episode is in honor of those that have beaten it, those that are currently fighting, and it's in loving memory of those that have lost their battle to it, and it's also in honor of their families, because it's also in honor of the families of those that have beaten it and those that are currently fighting. Now, I say this quite often whenever I raise awareness of any cancer or disease. When someone is battling cancer, or they're battling an incurable disease, or an incurable disorder or condition, it's not just their fight, it's their family's fights as well. And if there's something not right with you, please sir, please ma'am, get checked out. This is your life and you deserve to live it. Now, this is a colorectal cancer awareness comic hero tee, and if you would like one of your own, you can find them on my website, iamthecomichero.com/shop for $17, and I will donate half of each purchase to the Colorectal Cancer Association. You know, I want to apologize for not doing the show for the last 2 weeks. You know, life happened, and instead of letting life drag me down, I took life by the horns. I made the best of every situation. I did some mystery pop-up segments that you just saw, and you know that. And I'm encouraging anyone, if you know, we are not. No one is immune to adversity. We've all gone through it. We've all gone through some kind of level of adversity. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how many degrees you have. Everyone goes through something. And it's not much that we go through something. It only matters how we face it. So face it by taking life by the horns. All right, here's the road ahead for the show. On next week's episode 476, which is the final episode for the month of March, I'm going to raise awareness on multiple sclerosis, or MS as it's also called. Then on episode 477, I'm going to raise awareness of a cancer that I've never raised awareness of before, and that's testicular cancer. I personally know another college friend who has recently beaten it, and this episode is in honor of them, and it's in honor of just anyone else that has fought it, beaten it, or has lost their lives to it, and their families. Then on episode 478, I'm raising awareness of autism. Then on episode 479, I'm raising awareness of oral cancer. And also, meet me at the Earl J. Barbary Senior Convention Center on June 1st, which is the site of the 4th annual Sin Law Collector Con. Now, the Earl J. Barbary Senior Convention Center is in the very back of Paragon Casino and Resorts in Marksville, Louisiana. And going to be a guest and vendor. I was there last year. I'm really looking forward to it this year. And if you live anywhere near the area, or if you just want to make a long road trip, come on out and support me. And don't just support me, but support the con as well. I mean, this is a con that's still rather young, and and here's the thing: it doesn't have to necessarily be this con. It could be any con, whether it's a fairly new con or if it's a well-established con, like the granddaddy of them all, San Diego Comic-Con. Go and support them. Go and support the guests. Go and support the vendors. All right, if you're watching this for the first time, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. And if you're watching this for the first time on the Comic Book Lovers Facebook page or the East Texas Comic-Con Fans Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, go on YouTube and hit subscribe. All right, I'm Victor Nunley on the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 476. So until then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero, and check your colon.